often leading to a life that is solitary but fulfilling. This topic is important because it helps us understand the diversity of human personalities. It's not a matter of being better or worse, but simply different. In today's discussion, we'll be delving into 10 key reasons why Sigma males usually find themselves without a circle of friends, from their introverted nature, self-sufficiency, and nonconformity to their love for solitude. Each reason provides a unique insight into the life of a Sigma male. So, buckle up as we unravel the mystery behind the solitude of Sigma males. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Starting with reason number 10, Sigma males are often introverted by nature. This isn't to say they're shy or socially awkward, but rather that they find solace in solitude. They enjoy their own company and are perfectly content spending time alone with their thoughts. This comfort in solitude is a hallmark of Sigma males, setting them apart from their extroverted alpha counterparts. In our society, where socializing and networking are often seen as keys to success, Sigmas can seem out of place. They're not drawn to the spotlight, nor do they crave the constant company of others. They'd rather dive into a good book, explore a new idea, or work on a personal project. This inherent introversion, however, can sometimes lead to a lack of friends. Not because they're incapable of forming connections, but because they're selective and prefer quality over quantity. Their introverted nature can sometimes make socializing a daunting task. At number 9, we have the Sigma male's remarkable self-sufficiency. Now, let's dive into the world of a Sigma male. Picture a lone wolf navigating the wilderness with ease, without the need for a pack. That's essentially a Sigma male in a social setting. Sigma males are like islands unto themselves, functioning independently, relying solely on their own resources and skills. This isn't because they don't value others, but rather because they have a robust belief in their abilities. They trust themselves to get things done, preferring to lean on their skills and wit. Their self-reliance is a manifestation of their confidence and self-belief. They don't need constant validation or support from others, which is why they may seem distant or aloof. Sigma males know their worth and don't rely on others to define it for them. This self-sufficiency is not about arrogance or pride. It's about knowing one's capabilities and limitations. Sigma males are adept at problem solving. They are the ones who'd rather fix a leaky faucet themselves than call a plumber. They're not afraid to roll up their sleeves, get their hands dirty, and tackle challenges head on. They thrive on self-improvement and personal growth, continually seeking to better themselves and their skills. But remember, this self-sufficiency doesn't mean that Sigma males are antisocial or don't value relationships. They just prefer meaningful connections over superficial ones. And this is what sets them apart. Their self-sufficiency often reduces their dependence on others. Sigma males embrace their independence, and this is what fuels their unique path through life. Coming in at number 8 is the Sigma male's non-conforming attitude. Sigma males are the mavericks of society. They dance to the beat of their own drum, unswayed by the societal norms and expectations that dictate how we should live our lives. Just picture this. While many are chasing the latest trends, Sigma males stay true to their own style. They are not interested in keeping up with the Joneses or bowing to the pressures of consumerism. They find value in authenticity, not popularity. This non-conforming attitude extends to their professional lives as well. They are not the ones to confine themselves to a 9-to-5 job if it does not resonate with them. They seek purpose and meaning in their work, not just a paycheck. They are the entrepreneurs, the freelancers, the digital nomads who craft their own paths. Their relationships, too, are not dictated by societal norms. They build connections based on shared values and genuine understanding, not just because it's the done thing. However, this non-conformity often leads to a disconnect with peers. Sigma males can seem out of place in social groups. They may be misunderstood or even labeled as weird or loners. But for them, it's a small price to pay for the freedom to live life on their own terms. Their non-conformity can often make them seem out of place in social groups. But remember, they're not seeking to fit in. They're comfortable standing out. Independence takes the 7th spot on our list. In the realm of Sigma males, independence isn't just a preference, it's a way of life. These individuals thrive in their own space, unbound by societal expectations or norms. It's not about being antisocial or disliking people. It's simply about having the freedom to follow their own path. Sigma males are, in essence, self-reliant. They believe in their abilities to solve problems and make decisions on their own. This self-reliance, however, isn't about proving something to the world. It's about proving something to themselves, about understanding their own capabilities and pushing their own boundaries. This independence, this penchant for solitude, often gets mistaken for aloofness. But that's not the case. It's less about being distant and more about exploring their own depth. It's about taking the time to understand themselves, to cultivate their interests, and to pursue their passions. Sigma males are not loners out of necessity, but by choice. They choose to embrace their independence because it allows them to be true to themselves. It enables them to live life on their terms, to make decisions based on their own beliefs, rather than conforming to the societal norm. It's not a form of rebellion. Rather, it's an act of self-discovery and self-fulfillment. Their independence can sometimes be misinterpreted as aloofness, but in reality, it's a testament to their self-reliance, their confidence in their own abilities, and their unwavering belief in the path they have chosen for themselves. At number 6, we have the elusive trait of mysteriousness. Sigma males can be likened to enigmatic puzzles, their nature cloaked in a shroud of mystery. They are often perceived as secretive and cryptic, their thoughts and emotions hidden from view. This is because Sigma males are typically introspective and prefer to keep their feelings and thoughts to themselves. They are not inclined to share their innermost thoughts or personal life with others unless they feel a deep connection. Their actions, too, are often unpredictable, further amplifying the sense of mystery. They may choose to take a solitary trip out of the blue or dive into a new hobby or interest without a word. This unpredictability and their tendency to keep their plans close to their chest can make it hard for others to fully grasp or understand them. This mysteriousness is not a deliberate attempt to confuse or mislead. It's just that Sigma males value their privacy and prefer to disclose aspects of their life on their own terms. They don't feel the need to explain their actions or justify their decisions to others. This aura of mystery can be both fascinating and frustrating for those around them. It can draw people in, eager to unravel the enigma, but at the same time, it can create a barrier, making it hard for people to feel close to them. Their mysteriousness can make it difficult for people to connect with them. Yet for those who manage to breach this barrier, they may find a loyal and intriguing friend in a Sigma male. Halfway through our list, we have self-actualization. For the Sigma male, the journey towards self-improvement and personal growth is a road often walked alone. They are the navigators of their own lives, charting a course that often veers far from the well-trodden path of societal norms. Sigma males are not content with stagnation. They crave growth, finding fulfillment in the pursuit of knowledge, the mastery of skills, and the understanding of the self. This all-consuming quest can, at times, make them appear aloof or detached, as they prioritize their personal development over social interaction. However, it's important to remember that this is not a rejection of others, but rather a deep, inward focus. They are sculptors, tirelessly chiseling away at their own character, refining and perfecting. This process, though solitary, is not born of loneliness, but of a profound desire to realize their full potential. Their quest for self-actualization can sometimes overshadow their social life. Emotional resilience is our reason number 4. Now, let's dive into the depths of emotional resilience, a trait that is particularly prominent in Sigma males. When life sends a storm, they are like the sturdy oak tree that bends but does not break. They have an inherent strength that enables them to navigate through emotional turbulence with grace and fortitude. Sigma males are emotionally resilient because they understand the transient nature of feelings. They know that emotions are like waves in the ocean. They come and they go. This knowledge helps them maintain a balanced perspective, even in the face of adversity. They do not let their emotions control their actions. Instead, they control their emotions. They don't suppress their feelings, but they don't let them take the driver's seat either. They own their emotions. They don't let their emotions own them. Moreover, Sigma males do not seek emotional support from friends, not because they are incapable of feeling or expressing emotions, but because they have learned to process their feelings independently. They have mastered the art of self-soothing, of comforting their own hearts, and finding peace within their own souls. They appreciate the value of emotional connections, but they do not depend on them. They believe in standing on their own 2 feet, in being their own pillar of support. Their emotional resilience often reduces their need for emotional connections. The third reason is their dislike for small talk. Sigma males are often characterized by their preference for meaningful, deep conversations over frivolous chatter. While many people enjoy the casual banter of small talk as a means to break the ice or fill awkward silences, Sigma males see it as unnecessary noise. They would rather dive into substantial topics that stimulate their intellect and curiosity. This aversion to small talk isn't about being antisocial or aloof, but rather a desire for authenticity. Sigma males crave genuine connections, and they believe that small talk hinders the formation of such connections. They see it as a superficial form of communication that masks true feelings and thoughts. However, this disdain for small talk can lead to fewer social connections. In many social settings, small talk serves as the gateway to deeper conversations. It's a societal norm, a starting point for most interactions. By shunning small talk, Sigma males may inadvertently close themselves off from potential friendships and relationships. This is not to say that Sigma males are friendless or lonely. They just prefer quality over quantity when it comes to their social circles. They would rather have a few close friends who understand and appreciate their depth than a large network of acquaintances with whom they share only surface-level interactions. In conclusion, Sigma males' dislike for small talk is a reflection of their desire for authenticity and depth in their relationships. Their disdain for small talk can often make socializing a challenge. But for them, it's a challenge worth taking for the sake of meaningful connections. Coming in at number 2 is selective socializing. Now let's delve into the intriguing world of Sigma males and their knack for selective socializing. It's not that Sigma males don't value friendships or connections. Quite the contrary. They deeply value meaningful relationships. However, they don't believe in spreading their energy thinly across a wide array of acquaintances. Instead, they are meticulous in choosing who they let into their personal space. They are like collectors of rare gems, seeking only those friendships that are truly special, those that offer depth and substance. This isn't about being aloof or snobbish. It's about preserving their energy for relationships that truly matter to them. Sigma males are not ones to be swayed by societal norms that equate popularity with quantity of friendships. They would rather have a handful of true friends who understand and respect their nature than a large group of superficial acquaintances. They are not interested in becoming the life of a party or the center of attention. They prefer meaningful one-on-one conversations to large group settings. They are the ones more likely to be found in a quiet corner of a party, deeply engaged in a conversation about life, philosophy, or any topic that stimulates their intellectual curiosity. In their world, quality trumps quantity every time. This selective socializing, while it might limit the size of their social circle, ensures that every relationship they have is meaningful and authentic. Their selective socializing often results in a smaller social circle, and the top reason why Sigma males often have no friends is their love for solitude. This isn't to say they're antisocial or reclusive. Quite the contrary. A Sigma male is just as capable of social interactions as any other person. But given the choice between a bustling party or a quiet evening at home, they'll pick the latter without a second thought. They find a unique kind of peace in solitude, a tranquility that's hard to come by in the company of others. The quiet moments alone allow them to reflect, to recharge, and to engage with their thoughts and ideas in a way that's not always possible in a crowd. It's not that they don't appreciate the company of others. They just value their time alone more. They prefer the rhythm of their own beat, the echo of their thoughts, and the blissful silence that solitude provides. Their love for solitude often trumps their desire for companionship. So there you have it. The top 10 reasons why Sigma males often have no friends. We've journeyed through the introspective nature of Sigma males, their self-sufficiency, and their non-conformity to societal norms. We've explored their fierce independence, enigmatic allure, and relentless pursuit of self-actualization. We've acknowledged their emotional resilience, their aversion to small talk, and their preference for selective socializing. Lastly, we've honored their profound love for solitude, a trait often misunderstood by many. Each of these traits contribute to the Sigma male's unique experience of the world. They carve their own path, often alone, but not necessarily lonely. Their solitude is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to their strength and self-reliance. So next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember, they're not friendless by default. They simply cherish their own company and are selective about who they let into their world. Remember, being a Sigma male is not a bad thing. It's just a different way of experiencing the world.
In the vast spectrum of human personalities, there lies a category that often goes unnoticed, yet holds a mysterious allure. That's right, we're talking about the elusive, the enigmatic, the introverted, Sigma males. Often standing on the sidelines observing the world with a discerning eye, Sigma males are the unsung heroes of the personality spectrum. They're not your stereotypical alpha who commands the room, nor are they the accommodating beta who seeks validation. No, Sigmas are a breed apart. You won't find them seeking attention or approval. They live life on their terms with a quiet confidence that draws people in, much like a moth to a flame. A Sigma male is a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. Their introverted nature often leads others to believe they're aloof or detached. But don't let that fool you. Beneath the surface, there's a rich world of thoughts, ideas, and dreams. They are fiercely independent, preferring their own company over the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. Now, you might think that Sigma males are loners, but that's where you'd be wrong. They're self-reliant, finding strength and wisdom in solitude. They are not driven by the need for social validation or popularity. Rather, they find fulfillment in their own pursuits, in the goals they set for themselves, and in the path they carve out in life. Sigma males, with their unique traits and unconventional approach to life, stand out from the alpha and beta males. While alphas lead and betas follow, Sigmas choose a different path, one that's less traveled, one that's uniquely their own. They're not swayed by societal norms or expectations. They're the lone wolves, the silent observers, the dreamers who dare to dream their own dreams. So if you've ever wondered why Sigma males seem to have no friends, think again. It's not that they don't have friends. It's just that they choose quality over quantity, depth over superficiality, and self-reliance over dependency. Today we delve into the intriguing world of Sigma males, a breed that marches to the beat of their own drum. Stay tuned as we peel back the layers of this enigma one trait at a time. Sigma males, unlike their alpha counterparts, neither lead the pack nor follow it. They are the enigmatic individuals who prefer to dwell on the outskirts of society's norms, existing in their own unique realm. The Sigma male is a fascinating character, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. They are the lone wolves, often mistaken for being antisocial or introverted. However, their preference for solitude doesn't stem from shyness or social anxiety. Instead, it's a conscious choice. Sigmas are self-sufficient, independent thinkers who don't conform to the societal norms or expectations. They are not interested in the rat race, the hustle and bustle of the world, or the pursuit of status. They are not seekers of validation, rather they validate themselves. They are the architects of their own lives, building their world brick by brick with their own hands. A Sigma male's disregard for social hierarchies is not a rebellion or defiance. It's simply indifference. They understand that the societal ladder exists, but they choose not to climb it. They don't seek power over others, nor do they wish to be led. They are comfortable in their own skin, content with their own company, and satisfied with their own path. They are the masters of their own destiny, walking their unique path, often less traveled by others. They are not swayed by public opinion or societal pressure. Their compass is their own intuition and understanding. They value their freedom, their independence, their space. They are not bound by societal expectations or norms. They are the ones who dare to be different, to think differently, to live differently. They are the silent observers, the quiet thinkers, the deep divers into the ocean of knowledge. They are the philosophers, the artists, the innovators, the explorers, not of lands, but of ideas, of thoughts, of concepts. Sigma males are not without friends, but they choose their companions carefully. They prefer quality over quantity, depth over surface-level interactions, They seek meaningful connections over casual acquaintances. Sigma males are the lone wolves of society, thriving in their self-imposed solitude. They are the unsung heroes, the silent warriors, the quiet revolutionaries who change the world from the shadows, one thought, one idea, one action at a time. A Sigma male's solitude is not a product of loneliness, but a conscious choice. This statement might seem paradoxical to many. After all, we live in a society that prizes extroversion, where being alone is often equated with being lonely. But for Sigma males, the situation is quite different. They find solace in solitude. They thrive in it. They choose it. Sigma males are the lone wolves of our social spectrum, the wanderers who walk their own path, unbound by the constraints of societal norms and expectations. They value their independence and freedom above all else, preferring to rely on themselves rather than being dependent on others. This is not to say that they are misanthropes or that they despise company. Far from it. They simply prefer to engage with the world on their own terms, in their own time. The conscious choice to embrace solitude allows Sigma males to avoid unnecessary social interactions. They are not influenced by peer pressure or the need for social approval. They are comfortable in their own skin and do not feel the need to put on a facade to fit into societal conventions. The time they spend alone is used for introspection, self-improvement, and to pursue their passions and interests. They are not running away from the world. They are simply choosing to engage with it differently. However, it's important to note that this solitude does not equate to isolation. Sigma males maintain connections and form meaningful relationships, but they do so selectively. They choose to surround themselves with like-minded people who respect and understand their need for independence and solitude. This sense of solitude is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to their strength. It takes courage to stand alone, to be different, to be a Sigma. It's a conscious choice, a chosen way of life. It's not for everyone, but for those who can embrace it, it offers a sense of freedom and independence that is intoxicating. For Sigma males, solitude is not a prison, but a sanctuary. It's a place where they can be true to themselves, free from the expectations and judgments of the world. It's where they can recharge, reflect, and grow. It's where they find their strength and their peace. It's their haven, their fortress, their home. A Sigma male's self-reliance is not born out of necessity, but a testament to their strength. The Sigma male, an enigmatic figure, navigates through life with an unparalleled level of independence. This self-reliance is not a survival mechanism, but a chosen approach to life. They are the masters of their own destiny, the captains of their ship, and it is their ability to rely on themselves that sets them apart. Let's delve deeper into the realm of Sigma self-reliance. It's not just about meeting their own needs and desires. It's about the strength to stand alone, the tenacity to hold their ground, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. This doesn't mean they don't appreciate support or companionship, but rather they don't need it to function or find fulfillment. In the world of a Sigma male, problems are not roadblocks, but challenges to be tackled head-on. They possess an intriguing blend of analytical prowess and creative thinking, which allows them to devise effective solutions. They don't shy from difficulties, but face them with an unyielding spirit, finding ways to turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Resilience is another key facet of a Sigma male's self-reliance. They understand that life isn't always smooth sailing, that storms will come and waves will crash. But instead of seeking shelter, they learn to dance in the rain. They know how to pick themselves up, dust off, and move forward stronger than before. They are the embodiment of the saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Sigma males thrive in challenging situations, not because they are immune to struggle, but because they have the inner resources to cope with it. They can navigate through turbulence with a calm and composed demeanor, finding a sense of satisfaction in their ability to stand on their own 2 feet. They are the embodiment of self-sufficiency, drawing strength from within, independent of external validation or support. Sigma males are the epitome of self-sufficiency, thriving in situations where others may falter. Their self-reliance is not just a characteristic, it's a lifestyle, a testament to their strength and resilience. They are the lone wolves who have learned to harness their solitude, turning it into their greatest strength. Sigma males are not antisocial, they're selectively social. This phrase may sound like a paradox, but it's the essence of the Sigma male's social strategy. Unlike their alpha or beta counterparts, who tend to thrive on social interaction, Sigma males choose their social encounters with precision. It's not about quantity for them, but quality. Now, this doesn't mean they shun social interaction altogether. On the contrary, Sigma males are just as capable of enjoying a lively conversation or a group gathering. What sets them apart is their preference for meaningful and authentic relationships over superficial ones. They'd rather invest their time and energy in cultivating a few deep connections than spread themselves thin over a wide network of acquaintances. It's not about being the life of the party for them, but about engaging in dialogue that stimulates their minds and resonates with their core values. Their selective social nature also reflects their strong sense of independence. Sigma males maintain their autonomy even in social situations. They engage on their own terms, valuing their personal space and solitude, and not succumbing to peer pressure or societal norms. They don't seek validation from others, rather they derive it from within. Their social decisions are often driven by their own interests and values, not by a desire to fit in or be accepted. This selective socialization may often be mistaken for aloofness or indifference. But in reality, it's the Sigma male's way of preserving their mental energy for interactions that truly matter to them. It's about being true to themselves, about not compromising their ideals for the sake of social convenience. So, if you ever find a Sigma male turning down an invitation to a social event, don't take it personally. They're not rejecting you, they're just choosing an environment where they can be their authentic selves. They're not loners, they are lone wolves, choosing their pack with care and discernment. Sigma males seek depth in their relationships, a trait that sets them apart from the rest. It's not about having no friends for them, but about having the right ones. After all, in a world where everyone is trying to fit in, the Sigma male stands out by simply being himself. A Sigma male's strength lies not in dominance, but in resilience. This phrase may seem like a paradox, but it's the essence of what it means to be a Sigma male. They are the embodiment of mental fortitude, an attribute that sets them apart in a world that often values physical prowess and overt displays of power. The strength of a Sigma male is not about flexing muscles or imposing will upon others. Instead, it's about the ability to handle adversity with grace and composure. Life is a roller coaster of highs and lows, and it's the lows that truly test our mettle. When faced with challenges, Sigma males don't crumble. They stand tall, weathering the storm with a stoic calm that is both admirable and inspiring. Their resilience isn't about being invincible or immune to hardship. It's about understanding that struggle is a part of life, and that it's through these struggles that we grow and evolve. Sigma males embrace the trials and tribulations of life, using them as stepping stones on the path to personal development. Moreover, Sigma males have a unique ability to stay calm under pressure. In the face of adversity, they don't panic or lose control. Instead, they remain composed, thinking clearly and logically to navigate through the challenges at hand. This quality of equanimity allows them to make rational decisions even in the midst of chaos. Sigma males are like the bamboo that bends in the storm but never breaks. They embody the Japanese concept of gammon, which refers to enduring the seemingly unbearable with patience and dignity. Their strength is quiet, understated, but incredibly potent. They are not the roaring lions, but the silent wolves moving with purpose and resolve. They don't seek validation or approval. Their strength lies in their independence, their ability to thrive in solitude, and their unshakable belief in themselves. Sigma males are the silent warriors, facing life's battles with quiet strength and unwavering resolve. They are the unsung heroes, the solitary knights, who prove that strength is not always loud and boisterous. Sometimes, it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Sigma males are the enigmatic individuals who defy societal norms and forge their own path. They are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy, the mavericks who would rather walk alone than follow the crowd. Unique, self-reliant, and selectively social, the Sigma male presents a fascinating study in individuality and nonconformity. Let's recap the key points about Sigma males we've discussed so far. Firstly, they are introverted by nature, preferring their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. This doesn't mean they are antisocial, but rather they value their solitude and use it as a means to recharge and reflect. Secondly, Sigma males are incredibly self-reliant. They trust their own judgment and make decisions based on their personal convictions, not societal expectations. This self-reliance is a testament to their confidence and inner strength. They don't need the validation of others to feel fulfilled or successful. Thirdly, Sigma males are selectively social. They are not averse to social interaction, but they choose their companions wisely. They prefer deep, meaningful interactions over superficial small talk. This selective social nature often leads to the misconception that Sigma males have no friends, but in reality they simply prefer a small, tight-knit circle of like-minded individuals. Finally, Sigma males are unique. They defy traditional social hierarchies and carve out their own path. They are not bound by societal norms or expectations and are free to pursue their own interests and passions. This makes them intriguing and often mysterious figures, as they don't fit neatly into any predefined social category. In a world that often values conformity, Sigma males stand as a testament to the power of individuality and self-reliance. They are a reminder that it's okay to be different, to follow your own path, and to carve out your own place in the world. In the end, it's not about fitting in, but about being true to who you are.
Hey there, YouTube fam! Welcome back to Brain Boosters, where we dive deep into intriguing topics and explore the intricacies of human behavior. Today, we will tackle a controversial subject that has been buzzing around lately, the harsh truth behind why Sigma males have no friends. So, grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's get started. Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to live on the fringes of social circles, independent and mysterious? Well, that's where the Sigma male archetype comes into play. Sigma males are often misunderstood and often find themselves alone, but is there a reason behind it? Let's delve into the harsh truth today. Before we jump into the reasons behind the social isolation of Sigma males, let's establish a clear understanding of what it means to be a Sigma male. Sigma males are a unique personality type that deviates from traditional alpha and beta male archetypes. They tend to possess a strong sense of independence, preferring solitary pursuits, and valuing their freedom above all else. Sigma males often possess quiet confidence, intelligence, and self-reliant nature. They are introverted, observant, and highly analytical, making them keenly aware of their surroundings. While alpha males thrive in the spotlight, and beta males seek validation from others, Sigma males prefer to navigate life on their own terms. Now, let's delve into the harsh reality faced by Sigma males when it comes to forming friendships. It's essential to note that Sigma males aren't antisocial or incapable of making friends. Their choices and experiences shape their unique social dynamics. 1. Their elusive nature. One of the main reasons why Sigma males have difficulty making friends is their elusive nature. They tend to be highly selective about their social interactions and prefer quality over quantity. Sigma males value their independence and often feel suffocated by the expectations and constraints of traditional friendships. This leads them to be more reserved and cautious when it comes to forming close bonds. Sigma males prioritize deep connections. Sigma males value genuine connections and prefer a small group of close friends rather than a large network of acquaintances. They seek meaningful interactions where they can truly be themselves and share their thoughts and emotions. This selective approach may limit the number of friendships they form, but it ensures that the relationships they do cultivate are more authentic and fulfilling. 2. Different priorities. Another crucial aspect to consider is that Sigma males often prioritize their personal goals and ambitions over social connections. They invest significant time and energy into pursuing their passions, developing skills, and achieving success. This focus can make it challenging for them to dedicate enough time and effort to building and maintaining friendships. Dedication to personal growth. Sigma males are driven individuals who have a strong desire to improve themselves and reach their full potential. They pour their energy into their work, hobbies, and personal projects, often leaving little room for socializing. While this dedication is admirable, it can lead to a lack of availability and limited opportunities for social interactions. 3. Avoidance of social drama. Sigma males also tend to avoid social drama and unnecessary conflicts. They value peace of mind and prefer to steer clear of toxic relationships or superficial interactions. While this approach may save them from unnecessary stress, it can also limit their social circle, as they avoid engaging in gossip or other social activities that often form the glue of friendships. The desire for authenticity. Sigma males value authenticity and genuineness in their relationships. They are less interested in superficial small talk or social dynamics based on drama or gossip. This aversion to drama may result in fewer opportunities for casual friendships, as they prioritize deep connections based on shared values and interests. 4. Lack of social skills. Despite their many strengths, Sigma males may lack some essential social skills. Their introverted nature can make it difficult for them to initiate conversations, network, or engage in small talk. This can create barriers when it comes to forming new friendships, as initial interactions are crucial for building connections. Introversion and socializing. Sigma males draw their energy from solitude and introspection. While they may be comfortable with their own company, they may find it challenging to navigate social situations, especially those that require extensive small talk or networking. This can make it harder for them to forge new friendships, as they may struggle with initiating and sustaining conversations. 5. Self-Sufficiency. Sigma males pride themselves on their self-sufficiency and ability to handle challenges independently. They often find solace in solitude and have a higher tolerance for being alone compared to other personality types. While this self-reliance is admirable, it can inadvertently isolate them from potential friendships. Independence and self-reliance. Sigma males are self-sufficient individuals who are comfortable being alone and taking care of their own needs. They have a strong sense of autonomy and may not feel the need for constant social interactions or dependency on others. While this independence is a strength, it can create a barrier to forming friendships, as they may appear less approachable or in less need of social connections. 6. Their unique appeal. Despite the challenges Sigma males face in making friends, their unique appeal should not be underestimated. Many individuals are drawn to their mysterious and enigmatic nature. Sigma males often possess deep insights, intellectual depth, and a strong sense of individuality that can be alluring to certain people. Attraction to depth and individuality. Sigma males often have a unique perspective on life and possess deep intellectual and emotional depth. Their ability to think critically and challenge societal norms can be intriguing to others who value intellectual conversations and individuality. While they may have a smaller circle of friends, the connections they form tend to be meaningful and profound. 7. Misunderstandings and misconceptions. Sigma males often face misunderstandings and misconceptions from others who may not fully grasp their unique personality traits and values. People may misinterpret their introverted nature as arrogance or snobbishness, leading to assumptions that may prevent potential friendships from forming. Overcoming these misunderstandings requires patience and open communication from both sides. Educating others about Sigma male traits. Sigma males can proactively work on educating others about their personality type to dispel common misunderstandings. By sharing their values, preferences, and perspectives, they can help others understand their uniqueness and create a foundation for more meaningful connections. Open communication and patience can bridge the gap between Sigma males and those who may have misconceptions about them. 8. Perceived as aloof or distant. Due to their preference for solitude and independence, Sigma males may come across as aloof or distant from others. They often need personal space and time alone to recharge and may unintentionally give off the impression that they are uninterested or unapproachable. This perception can deter potential friends from reaching out or getting to know them better. Need for alone time. Sigma males require regular periods of solitude to process their thoughts, recharge their energy, and maintain their mental well-being. This need for alone time can lead to a decreased availability for social interactions and may inadvertently give others the impression that Sigma males are disinterested or unapproachable. It's important to understand and respect their need for personal space. 9. Difficulty with trust. Sigma males can find it challenging to trust others easily. Their independent nature and self-reliance make them cautious about who they allow into their inner circle. While this cautiousness protects them from potential betrayals or disappointments, it can hinder their ability to form deep bonds and long-lasting friendships. Guarded nature. Sigma males may have experienced instances where their trust was broken or exploited, leading them to be more guarded in future relationships. They value loyalty and authenticity, and it takes time for them to establish trust with others. This guarded nature can be perceived as aloofness or disinterest, further impacting their ability to form friendships. 10. Lack of interest in social norms and trends. Sigma males typically march to the beat of their own drum and have little interest in conforming to social norms or following trends. This can make it challenging for them to relate to or connect with individuals who place a significant emphasis on fitting in or adhering to societal expectations. The nonconformist nature can create a sense of alienation in more conventional social circles. Embrace individuality. Sigma males cherish their individuality and value authenticity above conformity. They often resist societal pressures to conform to certain behaviors, styles, or trends. While this authenticity is a strength, it can make it harder for them to find common ground with others who prioritize conformity or may be more inclined to form friendships based on shared interests in popular culture or mainstream activities. 11. Difficulty expressing vulnerability. Sigma males often have a hard time expressing vulnerability or seeking emotional support from others. They tend to internalize their emotions and deal with their struggles independently. While this may showcase their resilience, it can also create a barrier to forming close friendships, as vulnerability is often the foundation for deep connections. Fear of judgment and rejection. Sigma males may hesitate to open up about their vulnerabilities due to a fear of judgment or rejection. They may have experienced past instances where sharing their innermost thoughts or emotions led to negative consequences. This fear can make it difficult for them to fully trust others and create a safe space for emotional intimacy. The benefits of Sigma male. 1. Self-reliance. Sigma males are often depicted as self-reliant individuals who rely on their own skills and abilities to achieve their goals. They are comfortable being alone and don't rely heavily on external validation or support. This self-reliance can be beneficial in multiple ways. It promotes a sense of inner strength and resilience as they learn to overcome challenges and obstacles on their own. They develop a strong belief in their abilities, leading to increased self-confidence and a greater sense of personal empowerment. Additionally, being self-reliant allows them to have more control over their lives, as they are not dependent on others for their happiness or success. 2. Freedom from societal expectations. Sigma males are perceived to be free from societal expectations, particularly those associated with traditional masculinity. They often reject the need for validation from others and prioritize their own values and interests. This freedom allows them to explore alternative lifestyles and pursue activities that align with their personal preferences. By defying societal norms, they can chart their own course and define success on their own terms. This can lead to a sense of authenticity and liberation, as they are not constrained by societal pressures or expectations. They have the freedom to express themselves authentically, fostering a greater sense of well-being and inner harmony. 3. Emphasis on quality over quantity in relationships. Sigma males often prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. They tend to form deep and meaningful connections with a select few individuals rather than seeking a large social network. By focusing on quality relationships, they can cultivate genuine bonds based on mutual understanding, respect, and shared values. This approach can lead to more fulfilling and supportive connections, enhancing their overall well-being. 4. Greater freedom in decision-making. Sigma males often enjoy greater freedom in decision-making. As they are not driven by external expectations or the need for approval, they can make choices based on their own judgment and intuition. This freedom allows them to take risks, follow their passions, and pursue unconventional paths. By embracing their autonomy, they can take ownership of their decisions and the outcomes that follow, leading to a sense of empowerment and personal agency. 5. Enhanced personal boundaries. Sigma males typically have well-defined personal boundaries. They prioritize their own needs, desires, and values, and are assertive in maintaining boundaries with others. This can prevent them from being taken advantage of or being overwhelmed by external demands. Having clear boundaries fosters self-respect and healthy relationships, as they can establish and communicate their limits effectively. Drawbacks of Sigma male. 1. Limited social connections. Sigma males are often described as preferring solitude and independence, which may result in fewer social interactions and a limited social support network. This isolation can have negative effects on mental well-being, as humans are inherently social creatures and thrive on social connections. 2. Difficulty in forming relationships. The preference for independence and introversion may make it challenging for Sigma males to establish and maintain deep and meaningful relationships. Building and nurturing relationships often requires investing time, effort, and emotional energy, which can be challenging for individuals who prioritize solitude and self-sufficiency. 3. Limited collaboration and teamwork. The inclination toward independence may make it difficult for Sigma males to work effectively in team environments. Collaboration and teamwork often involve compromise, communication, and coordination, which may not align with the lone wolf mentality. This can hinder their ability to contribute to group projects or achieve success in team-based endeavors. 4. Potential for social isolation and loneliness. The desire for independence and the avoidance of social norms and hierarchies may lead to social isolation and feelings of loneliness. While solitude can be valuable for self-reflection and personal growth, excessive isolation can have negative consequences on mental health and overall well-being. 5. Difficulty in navigating social structures. Sigma males are often portrayed as rejecting social hierarchies and norms, which may result in difficulty navigating certain social structures or systems. This can limit their opportunities for advancement in professional settings or hinder their ability to effectively navigate societal expectations and norms. It is important to note that the above drawbacks are speculative and based on general assumptions made about Sigma males. Since the concept lacks a solid foundation in psychological research, it is crucial to approach such characterizations with caution and recognize the individual differences and complexities that exist among people. Embracing the Sigma lifestyle. Despite the challenges faced by Sigma males, it's crucial to acknowledge that they can lead fulfilling lives and find contentment in their unique social dynamics. Embracing the Sigma lifestyle means understanding and accepting oneself fully, finding solace in solitude, and seeking connections with like-minded individuals who appreciate their individuality. And there you have it, folks, the harsh truth behind why Sigma males often find themselves without friends. It's not that they are incapable of forming connections, it's more about their choices, personality traits, and the unique path they choose to tread. Remember, diversity in human behavior and social dynamics is what makes our world so fascinating. We hope this video shed some light on the harsh truth behind why Sigma males often find themselves without friends. If you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to Brain Boosters for more thought-provoking discussions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
In the vast expanse of human social dynamics, there exists a figure often shrouded in mystery and intrigue, the lone wolf. This archetype, characterized by its independent nature and preference for solitude, has captivated the human imagination for centuries. From ancient myths to modern literature, the lone wolf has been both revered and feared, often misunderstood as a symbol of aloofness or even rebellion. However, beneath the surface of this solitary exterior lies a complex tapestry of motivations and desires that are often overlooked. The lone wolf is not simply a product of circumstance or a social outcast. Rather, it is an individual who consciously chooses a path less traveled, one that prioritizes self-discovery and personal growth over the confines of societal expectations. This deliberate embrace of solitude is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to inner strength and a deep-seated desire for authenticity. The allure of the lone wolf archetype lies in its embodiment of independence and self-reliance. In a world that often pressures individuals to conform, the lone wolf stands apart, a beacon of individuality and unwavering self-belief. This unwavering commitment to one's own path can be both inspiring and intimidating, challenging conventional notions of success and fulfillment. However, the lone wolf's journey is not without its challenges. Society, with its emphasis on social connection and interdependence, can often misinterpret the lone wolf's need for solitude as arrogance or even misanthropy. This misunderstanding can lead to feelings of isolation and alienation, making it all the more important to understand the true nature of the lone wolf's path. In recent years, the term Sigma male has emerged as a popular label for the modern-day lone wolf. Often portrayed as the enigmatic counterpart to the alpha male, the Sigma male is typically characterized by his self-sufficiency, quiet confidence, and ability to navigate social situations on his own terms. While the term itself may be relatively new, the concept of the Sigma male taps into a long-standing fascination with the lone wolf archetype, particularly its embodiment of masculinity and personal power. However, it is crucial to approach the concept of the Sigma male with a critical lens, as with any social archetype. The danger lies in reducing complex human behavior to simplistic labels and perpetuating stereotypes that can be both limiting and misleading. The Sigma male, like any other archetype, should not be viewed as a monolithic entity or an aspirational ideal, but rather as a framework for understanding the diverse spectrum of human personality and behavior. Instead of focusing on rigid definitions and generalizations, it is more productive to explore the underlying motivations and values that contribute to the Sigma male persona. What drives these individuals to seek solitude? What are the challenges and rewards of embracing an unconventional path? By delving deeper into these questions, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of the Sigma male experience and move beyond superficial stereotypes. This exploration requires a delicate balance between acknowledging the valid aspects of the Sigma male archetype, such as the importance of self-reliance and the pursuit of personal authenticity, while also challenging any harmful or limiting beliefs that may be associated with it. It is about recognizing that individuals who identify with the Sigma male archetype are not a homogeneous group, but rather a diverse collection of individuals with their own unique experiences, motivations, and values. The Sigma male, often described as the lone wolf, defies easy categorization. Unlike the alpha male, who seeks dominance, the Sigma male dances to his own rhythm. He is self-assured and independent, driven by intrinsic motivation. He doesn't seek external validation or to lead a pack. Guided by his internal compass, his actions are dictated by personal conviction. This independence sets the Sigma male apart. He doesn't follow trends or seek approval. Comfortable in his own skin, secure in his values and beliefs. His self-assurance can be mistaken for aloofness, but it stems from self-awareness. The Sigma male is selectively social, prioritizing depth over superficial interactions. His journey is one of self-discovery and personal growth. Driven by a thirst for knowledge, he seeks to understand the world. This curiosity manifests in diverse interests, from philosophy to technology. He is a lifelong learner, constantly expanding his horizons. This pursuit of knowledge is integral to his personal growth. While not seeking leadership, his quiet strength commands respect. He challenges the status quo and stands up for his beliefs. His integrity is unwavering, guided by a strong moral compass. This authenticity draws others to him, even if they don't fully understand his nature. He is a beacon of individuality, reminding us that true strength lies in embracing one's true self. The Sigma male possesses a unique blend of traits that contribute to his enigmatic persona. One of his defining characteristics is his self-sufficiency. He is resourceful and adaptable, thriving in various situations. This self-reliance is not arrogance, but a belief in his abilities. He has honed his skills and cultivated inner strength. Complementing his self-sufficiency is an aura of quiet confidence. Unlike the boisterous alpha, the Sigma exudes subtle magnetism. He is comfortable in his own skin, secure in his masculinity. This inner peace captivates those around him. He doesn't need to shout to be heard. His presence alone speaks volumes. Section 3. The Sigma's Social Dance, a Delicate Balance. Table of Contents. Part 3, Act 2, about 3 sections. 1. The Call of Solitude. Understanding the Sigma's inner world. 2. The comfort of one's own company. Introversion and self-discovery. 3. Social chameleon or lone wolf. Understanding the Sigma's inner world. The Sigma male's proclivity for solitude is often misunderstood. It reflects his rich inner world and need for introspection. Sigma males thrive in solitude, exploring thoughts and passions. Solitude is about self-discovery and personal growth. He finds fulfillment in his own thoughts and pursuits. This self-sufficiency allows him to navigate the world on his own terms. In a world that glorifies busyness, the Sigma male's peace in solitude is a testament to his inner strength. The comfort of one's own company. Introversion and self-discovery. The Sigma male's affinity for solitude is often linked to introversion, a preference for quiet environments and meaningful conversations. Introverts draw energy from spending time alone, using this solitude to recharge and engage in stimulating activities. Solitude is about creating space for self-discovery and personal growth. In these moments, he connects with his deepest thoughts and explores his passions. This journey of self-discovery unfolds gradually, fostering self-awareness and inner peace. Solitude becomes a sanctuary, a space for growth and resilience. Section 3. Social chameleon or lone wolf. Navigating social dynamics. Table of Contents. Part 4, Act 3, about 3 sections. 1. The silent achiever. Sigma males in the workplace. 2. Love and the Sigma. Navigating intimacy on their own terms. And 3. The price of nonconformity. When society misunderstands. Section 1. The Silent Achiever, Sigma Males in the Workplace. In the fast-paced, often cutthroat world of business, the Sigma male stands out for his quiet competence and unwavering focus. He is not driven by the need for external validation or the desire to climb the corporate ladder at all costs. Instead, he finds satisfaction in mastering his craft, exceeding expectations, and making a tangible contribution to his field. This intrinsic motivation often translates into exceptional performance, even if it doesn't always come with fanfare or public recognition. The Sigma male's independent nature can be both an asset and a challenge in the workplace. On the one hand, he thrives in environments that allow for autonomy and self-direction. He is a natural problem solver, capable of working independently and taking initiative without the need for constant supervision. This independent streak can make him a valuable asset to any team, as he can be trusted to handle tasks efficiently and effectively without requiring excessive hand-holding. However, the Sigma male's aversion to office politics and his reluctance to engage in self-promotion can sometimes hinder his career advancement. In a corporate culture that often rewards those who are most vocal and visible, the Sigma male's quiet competence may be overlooked. He is not one to boast about his accomplishments or to network aggressively, preferring to let his work speak for itself. This can lead to situations where less talented but more extroverted colleagues are promoted ahead of him, simply because they are better at playing the corporate game. Despite these potential challenges, the Sigma male's inherent self-reliance and his commitment to excellence often lead him to find fulfillment in his work, even if it doesn't always come with the traditional markers of success. He is driven by a deep-seated desire to make a meaningful contribution, to leave his mark on the world through his work, and to find a sense of purpose and satisfaction in his professional pursuits. This intrinsic motivation allows him to navigate the complexities of the workplace on his own terms, forging a path that aligns with his values and aspirations. Section 2. Love and the Sigma. Navigating intimacy on their own terms. The Sigma male seeks a partner who respects his independence and connects on an intellectual and emotional level. Love for him is about mutual respect and shared values, not possession or codependency. He values authenticity and vulnerability, forming deep bonds with those who understand him. For the Sigma male, love is a journey of shared growth and unwavering companionship. Section 3. The Price of Nonconformity. When society misunderstands. The Sigma male's quiet confidence and independence can be mistaken for arrogance or aloofness. His nonconformity often challenges societal norms, leading to misunderstandings. Despite these challenges, his authenticity and commitment to living on his own terms are his greatest strengths. He embraces individuality, finding true happiness in being true to himself. Section 1. The Sigma male and society. A clash of values. The Sigma male's self-reliance and preference for solitude can clash with societal expectations. He defines success on his own terms, valuing personal growth over traditional markers of achievement. His comfort with solitude and questioning of authority can be seen as a threat to societal norms. Despite being labeled a rebel, he seeks to live authentically and make a positive impact. Section 2. The Impact of Sigma Males. Agents of Change. The Sigma male's independence and unique perspective can inspire positive change. His authenticity challenges superficiality and promotes self-acceptance. His intellectual curiosity and innovative thinking can lead to breakthroughs. His collaborative spirit and quiet leadership offer a refreshing alternative to traditional models. Section 3. Bridging the Gap. Understanding and Appreciation. Recognizing the value of independence and authenticity can create a more inclusive world. Moving beyond stereotypes fosters understanding and empathy. Open communication and valuing contributions of Sigma males enrich society. Embracing individuality and authenticity leads to a more compassionate world. Section 1. The Sigma Male, a Tapestry of Contradictions. The Sigma male is a figure of compelling contradictions, both independent and deeply connected. His strength lies in self-awareness and self-acceptance. He seeks knowledge and questions conventions to align with his principles. In relationships, he offers unwavering loyalty and a deep connection. Section 2. Embracing the Lone Wolf Within, a Call for Understanding. The Sigma male challenges societal notions of masculinity and success. Understanding him requires appreciating independence and introspection. Embracing the lone wolf within celebrates diverse human experiences. Creating a society that values authenticity fosters inclusivity and compassion. Section 3. Beyond the Archetype. Celebrating individuality in a complex world. The Sigma male archetype highlights the importance of individuality and authenticity. Moving beyond labels, we celebrate the full spectrum of human personality. Openness and acceptance create a more just and compassionate world. Understanding the Sigma male is a journey of celebrating human complexity and wonder.
Imagine a man in his mid-30s, sitting in a cozy cafe, sipping coffee, while observing the world around him. Dressed simply yet stylishly, he exudes quiet confidence, reflecting on his choices. This is a Sigma male, someone who walks to the beat of his own drum. But why does he often choose to walk away without looking back? In a world that pressures conformity, Sigma males defy expectations and carve their own paths. They don't hesitate to walk away from relationships or situations that no longer serve them. What drives this behavior? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll uncover the intriguing mindset of Sigma males, independent thinkers who thrive on their own terms. We'll explore the motivations behind their decisions and how their unique lifestyles influence their relationships. By the end of this video, you'll gain a deeper understanding of why these individuals value their freedom so highly. Let's dive in. Firstly, let's delve into the Sigma male's self-reliance. You see, Sigma males are like lone wolves, often choosing to walk their path rather than following the pack. They are the masters of their fate, the captains of their soul, so to speak. Imagine this. You're stuck in a maze, and there are two options. 1, you can ask for directions, or 2, you can rely on your instincts and navigate your way out. A Sigma male would most likely choose the latter. It's not because they have an aversion to asking for help. Rather, they trust their abilities to find a solution. They have faith in their resourcefulness, in their ability to adapt and overcome. Let's take another example. A Sigma male is like a self-taught guitarist, plucking the strings, carefully listening to the notes, and learning from their missteps. They don't need a tutor to guide them. They learn from their mistakes, improve, and grow, becoming better with each strum. This is the essence of a Sigma male's self-reliance. They are their own best teachers, their own best guides. Self-reliance for Sigma males also extends to their emotional well-being. They don't rely on external validation or seek approval from others. They know their worth, and they don't need someone else to affirm it. They find satisfaction and happiness within themselves, not from the outside world. Now you might think, well, that sounds a bit arrogant. But let me clarify. Self-reliance for Sigma males doesn't stem from a place of arrogance, but from self-assurance. They have a quiet confidence about them, a belief in their capabilities. They don't shy away from challenges. They face them head on, trusting in their abilities to conquer whatever comes their way. So the next time you see a Sigma male choosing to walk alone, remember, it's not because they think they're better than everyone else. It's because they believe in themselves, in their resourcefulness, in their ability to adapt and overcome challenges. Their self-reliance isn't about arrogance. It's about self-assurance. Sigma males are known for their crystal-clear values. These are men who have taken the time to delve deep within themselves, to understand what truly matters to them. It's not about what society dictates or what's popular. Instead, it's about what resonates with their inner self, their core. They've got a clear, unwavering understanding of their beliefs, and these often guide their decisions and actions. It's like they have an internal compass always pointing them in the direction of their truth. Whether it's about personal integrity, respect for all, or the pursuit of wisdom, their values are non-negotiable. They don't sway with the wind or change with the seasons. You see, Sigma males aren't just walking a path, they're carving it. Their values aren't just beliefs, they're the compass guiding their journey. In a world where many are lost in the noise, Sigma males find their way through the clarity of their values. Another intriguing aspect of Sigma males is their emotional independence. Picture a ship sailing solo across the vast expanse of the ocean, unaffected by the stormy weather or the tumultuous waves. That's a Sigma male for you, navigating through life's ups and downs with a remarkable level of emotional self-sufficiency. They are their own captains, steering their emotional vessels toward the destination of their choosing, without letting external factors take control. Sigma males have a unique ability to manage their emotions without leaning on others. They understand that emotions, like the weather, are transient. Just as the sun shines after a storm, they know that happiness follows sadness, calmness follows anger. They feel their emotions fully, but they don't let these emotions dictate their actions or decisions. Instead, they use their emotions as compasses, guiding them towards a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. For instance, consider a Sigma male who's just been through a breakup. Unlike others who might rely on friends or family to help them process their feelings, a Sigma male will take the time to introspect, to understand what went wrong, and to learn from the experience. They don't seek validation or comfort from others. Instead, they find strength in solitude, using it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Similarly, when faced with criticism, a Sigma male doesn't get defensive or let it affect their self-esteem. They view it as feedback, a chance to evaluate their actions and make necessary changes. They believe in owning their mistakes and learning from them, rather than blaming others or dwelling on the past. This emotional independence doesn't mean that Sigma males are devoid of feelings or that they don't value relationships. On the contrary, they have deep, intense emotions and cherish their relationships. But they don't let their happiness depend on others. They cultivate inner peace and joy, independent of external circumstances. In a world where people often rely on others for emotional support, Sigma males stand out with their emotional self-reliance. They don't allow others to dictate their mood or feelings They are masters of their emotions, not slaves to them. Their emotional independence is their fortress, shielding them from unnecessary drama. Sigma males are driven by an interesting fear, the fear of regret. This isn't the kind of fear that paralyzes. Rather, it propels. It's the fear of looking back at life and wondering, what if? The what ifs, the could have beens, the missed opportunities. These are the ghosts that haunt the Sigma male, and they're not about to let that happen. This fear of regret is like a compass, guiding them towards actions and decisions that align with their values and goals. It's what makes them take the road less traveled, to venture into the unknown, to take risks. It's not about reckless bravery, but a calculated courage, a determination to live life on their terms. They understand that failure is a part of the journey. They'd rather stumble, fall, pick themselves up, and learn from their mistakes than spend their lives wondering what could have been. For Sigma males, it's better to try and fail than live with the regret of not trying at all. When it comes to relationships, Sigma males set the bar high. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating aspect of Sigma males. These individuals aren't about collecting acquaintances or surrounding themselves with a constant buzz of social activity. No, they prefer the company of a select few, those they trust, respect, and genuinely connect with. Sigma males are like gold miners, sifting through the sand and gravel of societal expectations and superficial connections to find the nuggets of true companionship. They value depth over width, quality over quantity. Their relationships are like finely woven tapestries, each thread carefully chosen and meticulously woven in, creating a rich, meaningful pattern. You see, Sigma males understand that true connection isn't about how many people you know, but how well you know them. They seek relationships that offer mutual respect, intellectual stimulation, and emotional maturity. They don't just want to be around people. They want to grow with them, learn from them, and build a bond that goes beyond the surface. This high standard for relationships doesn't mean Sigma males are aloof or antisocial. On the contrary, they are some of the most loyal, dependable, and deeply caring individuals you'll ever meet. They might not be the life of the party, but they'll be the ones you can count on when the chips are down. The ones who will stand by your side when the storm hits. In their pursuit of meaningful relationships, Sigma males aren't afraid to walk alone. They understand that it's better to be on their own than in the wrong company. They are not swayed by societal pressures to fit in or conform. They'd rather be true to themselves and wait for the right connections to come along. In the grand scheme of things, Sigma males see relationships not as a game of numbers, but as a journey towards deeper understanding, mutual growth, and authentic connection. They don't settle for less. They seek the best, not just for themselves, but for those they choose to let into their lives. In their world, a few precious gems are worth more than a pile of pebbles. Sigma males are champions of personal growth and adaptability. With a relentless pursuit of knowledge, they are always on the lookout for opportunities to learn and develop. This pursuit extends beyond just acquiring new knowledge or skills. It's about a deep, inherent need to evolve and improve as individuals. Sigma males are like the proverbial chameleons, highly adaptable to changes. They thrive on change, embracing it as a natural part of life. They are not perturbed by the unknown. Rather, they see it as an opportunity to grow, to learn something new. This adaptability stems from their self-reliance and emotional independence. which allow them to navigate through life's uncertainties with relative ease. When faced with challenges, Sigma males don't shy away. Instead, they view these as opportunities for growth. They are not afraid of the hard work that comes with overcoming obstacles. They understand that growth often involves discomfort, and they are willing to endure it for the sake of becoming better. It's not just about reaching a destination for them, it's about the journey, the process of growing and improving. Sigma males are also proactive in their personal growth. They don't wait for change to happen. They initiate it. They set goals, create plans, and take action. They are not content with stagnation. They aspire for progress. They are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones, to try new things, to take risks. They understand that in order to grow, they need to constantly push their boundaries. So, what's the secret to their adaptability? It's their mindset. Sigma males have a growth mindset. They believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. They are not deterred by failures. Instead, they see them as valuable lessons. They believe that they can always improve, always become better. In essence, Sigma males are lifelong learners. They are always evolving, always adapting. They understand that personal growth is a continuous process, a journey that never ends. They don't settle for mediocrity. They strive for excellence. To Sigma males, life is a never-ending journey of self-improvement. Sigma males have a distinct fear, the fear of complacency. They are not the ones to rest on their laurels. Instead, they thrive on the thrill of constant growth and improvement. Picture a lone wolf, always on the move, always seeking more. That's a Sigma male for you. This fear of complacency is not born out of anxiety or insecurity. Rather, it's their innate desire to be better, to do better. They see life as a never-ending journey of self-improvement. They understand that the moment they stop growing, they start dying metaphorically. They fear the stagnation that comes with complacency. They are not afraid of hard work or the challenges that come with it. In fact, they welcome it. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, for learning something new. They are not running from something, but rather towards something, towards the best version of themselves. For Sigma males, complacency is the enemy of progress. Last but not least, Sigma males value authenticity above all. They are the ones who walk their own path, unswayed by societal norms or expectations. They are the ones who value truth, honesty, and realness in a world that often values pretense and facade. This desire for authenticity isn't just about being truthful with others. It goes much deeper than that. It's about being truthful with oneself. It's about living in alignment with one's values, beliefs, and principles. It's about being true to oneself, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. For Sigma males, authenticity isn't just a preference, it's a way of life. They're not interested in pretending to be someone they're not just to fit in or be accepted. They would rather walk alone than walk with the crowd in inauthenticity. Sigma males aren't just real with others, they're real with themselves. So now that we've journeyed into the intriguing world of Sigma males, what have we learned? We've come to understand that these men are fiercely self-reliant, placing a high value on their independence. They have a clear set of values that guide them, and they are not easily swayed by societal norms or expectations. Emotional independence is another hallmark of Sigma males, showing us they are not reliant on others for their happiness or validation. We've seen how a fear of regret propels them forward, pushing them to live a life true to themselves, not the life others expect from them. Sigma males set high standards for their relationships, seeking depth and authenticity above all else. They prioritize personal growth and adaptability and have a deep-rooted fear of complacency. They continuously strive for authenticity, desiring to live a life that is true to who they are. Remember, being a Sigma male isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about being true to oneself. And that's the true essence of a Sigma male.
What's up, Sigmas? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of Sigma males and explore the traits that set you apart. Today, we're peeling back the layers on a topic that sparked a lot of discussion. Why Sigma males are walking away from modern women. This is not about pointing fingers or stirring controversy. It's about understanding the unique mindset of the Sigma male and how it shapes interactions with the opposite sex. So, if you're ready to delve into some real talk, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have that notification bell set to all. Be part of our growing community of men who are carving their own path, unapologetically. We're about to dissect some common perceptions, debunk a few myths, and maybe even challenge your current thought process. So, are you ready to explore the Sigma male's perspective? Ready? Let's get into it. All right, let's kick this off by addressing the core trait of every Sigma male, independence. This trait is the cornerstone of your identity, the anchor that holds you steady in a world that's constantly shifting. It's a trait that sets you apart, and it's a trait that often puts you at odds with the expectations of modern women. Now, what do we mean by independence? To be independent is to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, and able to stand alone. It's about being your own person, making your own decisions, and choosing your own path. It's about not needing anyone else's approval, validation, or support to feel good about yourself or your choices. You, as a Sigma male, embody this independence in every aspect of your life. Modern women, on the other hand, often have a different expectation. Many of them seem to want a man who is constantly there for them, constantly validating their emotions, constantly chasing after them, and constantly providing them with the security and stability they crave. But here's the kicker. You, as a Sigma male, are not interested in that chase. You are not interested in being someone else's safety net or emotional crutch. You are not interested in being tied down or boxed in. You see, you have your own path to walk, your own goals to achieve, your own dreams to chase. You don't have the time, energy, or desire to be constantly catering to someone else's needs or desires. You don't want to be tied down or held back by someone else's expectations or demands. You value your freedom and independence too much to compromise them for the sake of a relationship. And let's face it, in today's dating scene, a lot of modern women expect a man to revolve his world around them. They expect him to put them first, to prioritize them over everything else, to make them the center of his universe. But that's not your style. You are not a man who revolves his world around anyone else. You are a man who puts himself first, who prioritizes his own goals and ambitions, who makes his own happiness and fulfillment his top priority. So, when things start to feel like a trap, when you start to feel boxed in or tied down, you do what any self-respecting Sigma male would do. You walk away. You walk away from the drama, the expectations, the demands, the constraints. You walk away from the noise, the chaos, the confusion. You walk away from anything and anyone that threatens your independence or stands in the way of your goals. But let's be clear, walking away is not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of failure or defeat. On the contrary, it's a sign of strength. It's a sign of self-respect, self-confidence, and self-love. It's a sign that you value yourself and your independence more than you value the approval or validation of others. It's a sign that you are true to yourself, true to your values, true to your principles, and true to your path. And that, my fellow Sigma males, is why you walk away from modern women. Not because you hate them, not because you fear them, not because you can't handle them, but because you value your independence above all else. You walk away because you know that your worth is not defined by a woman's approval or validation. You walk away because you know that your happiness and fulfillment are not dependent on a woman's love or affection. You walk away because you know that your freedom and independence are not negotiable, not for anyone or anything. So, keep walking, Sigma males. Keep walking your own path, chasing your own dreams, living your own life. Keep valuing your independence above all else, and never let anyone or anything stand in your way. You're simply walking away from the noise to stay true to your purpose. You know what I'm talking about. The games, the drama, the manipulation. You've seen it all. Modern women, or at least a significant number of them, have mastered the art of playing games. And I'm not talking about the good kind of games, like chess or Sudoku. No, I'm talking about mind games. The ones designed to keep men on their toes, constantly guessing and perpetually in a state of uncertainty. You've seen the push and pull of hot and cold behavior, haven't you? One moment, they're warm and inviting. The next, distant and aloof. It's like trying to navigate a labyrinth with shifting walls. It's disorienting, it's frustrating, and quite frankly, it's exhausting. And it's a game that Sigma males have no interest in playing. But that's not the only game on the menu. There's also the subtle, or sometimes not so subtle, testing of boundaries. They push to see how much they can get away with, how far they can bend the rules before you crack. It's a constant test of resilience and patience, a game where the rules are ever-changing and the goalposts are constantly moving. Sigma males, being the independent and self-reliant creatures that they are, value directness and clarity. They prefer conversations where intentions are clear, where there's no need to read between the lines or decipher hidden meanings. They respect straightforward communication because it reflects honesty and authenticity, two traits that Sigma males hold in high regard. But here's the thing. Many modern women seem to thrive on keeping men guessing. They enjoy the thrill of the chase, the power dynamics at play. It's a game to them, a game they believe they're winning as long as they keep you on the edge, guessing, second-guessing, and overthinking. But here's the kicker, Sigmas. You don't play the game because you've already mastered it. You see through the smoke and mirrors, you understand the tactics, and you choose not to engage. Not because you can't play the game, but because you believe life's too short to be caught in a mental tug of war. Choosing to walk away from these games is not a sign of defeat. It's a power move. It's a declaration of your independence and self-worth. It's a statement that says, I value my peace of mind more than your approval. Walking away doesn't mean you're running from a challenge. It means you're choosing your battles wisely. It means you're not willing to compromise your values or your peace for the sake of someone else's ego games. It means you're strong enough to say no to manipulation and mind games. And that, my Sigma friends, is a power move. It's a move that shows you value yourself, your time, and your energy. It's a move that sends a clear message to those around you about what you will and will not tolerate. You're not here to outsmart someone who thinks they're being clever. You're here to live your life on your terms, to pursue your passions, and to connect with people who respect you and value you for who you are. Remember, the real game is not about getting the upper hand over someone else. The real game is about becoming the best version of yourself, about growing and evolving, about living a life of purpose and meaning. And in that game, you, Sigma males, are the undisputed champions. Remember, you've already won by opting out of the game entirely. Power move indeed. Now, let's talk about this obsession with social validation. The world we live in today is one that's dominated by social media. It's a place where the number of likes, shares, and comments on a post can often seem more important than the content itself. This pursuit of virtual validation has become a driving force for many, particularly among modern women. You see, social media platforms have become a stage where many modern women feel compelled to perform. They're constantly sharing carefully curated highlights of their lives, seeking validation from their virtual audience. The number of likes on their latest selfie, the number of followers they have, who's sliding into their DMs, whether they're keeping up with the latest trends, it's all become a measure of their worth. But here's the thing. While social validation might provide a temporary high, it's not a solid foundation for a genuine connection. The relentless pursuit of likes, shares, and comments can often overshadow the pursuit of authentic relationships. And this is where Sigma males and modern women often clash. Sigma males are not interested in the endless pursuit of social validation. For them, it's a complete turn-off. They're not impressed by the number of likes on a post or how many followers someone has. Sigma males value substance over show. They're drawn to women who are authentic, genuine, and independent. They appreciate women who are comfortable in their own skin, who don't feel the need to put on a show for the world, who don't measure their worth by their social media presence. Sigma males are attracted to depth, to realness, to substance. They're not interested in the superficial, in the performative, in the artificial. They're not drawn to the glitz and glamour of the social media world. Instead, they're drawn to authenticity, to rawness, to real human connection. This is why Sigma males often find themselves walking away from modern women. They're not interested in the superficial, in the show. Sigma males are not seeking validation from the outside world. They're not seeking approval from others. They're not looking for a partner who's obsessed with their social media presence. They're looking for a partner who's real, who's authentic, who's genuine. They're looking for a connection that transcends the superficial. And so, Sigma males are walking away. They're walking away from the superficial, from the show, from the artificial. They're walking away from the relentless pursuit of social validation. They're walking away from modern women who are more concerned with their social media presence than with forming genuine connections. They're walking away because they value substance over show. They value authenticity over artificiality. They value realness over superficiality. They value genuine connection over social validation. And if that's not what's on offer, if that's not what's being prioritized, then they're out. They're not interested in settling for less. They're not interested in playing the game. They're not interested in the superficial, in the artificial, in the performative. Sigma males are walking away because they're seeking something more. They're seeking authenticity. They're seeking depth. They're seeking realness. They're seeking genuine connection. And if that's not what's being offered, if that's not what's being prioritized, then they're out. They're walking away. So, there you have it. That's why Sigma males are walking away from modern women. They're walking away from the superficial, from the artificial, from the performative. They're walking away from the relentless pursuit of social validation. They're walking away because they value substance over show, authenticity over artificiality, realness over superficiality, and genuine connection over social validation. They're walking away because they're seeking something more, something real, something genuine. And if that's not what's on offer, if that's not what's being prioritized, then they're out. They're walking away. They're choosing to stay true to themselves, to their values, to their desires. They're choosing to prioritize substance over show, authenticity over artificiality, realness over superficiality, and genuine connection over social validation. You're looking for a connection that transcends the superficial. And if that's not what's on offer, you're out. So there you have it, Sigmas. That's why many of you are walking away from modern women. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane to remind ourselves of the journey we've embarked on today. We kicked off our exploration with the principle that defines every Sigma male: independence. As Sigma males, you value your independence above all else. You are the masters of your own universe, choosing to march to the beat of your own drum rather than following the crowd. In the world of dating, modern women often seek validation and emotional support, expecting men to chase after them. But you, Sigma males, are not interested in the chase. You have your own goals, your own path, and you don't have the time or energy to be boxed in. You do not revolve your world around anyone but yourself. And when things start feeling like a trap, you have the strength to walk away. We then delved into the world of games and manipulation. Many modern women have mastered the art of playing games to keep men hooked, whether it's the push and pull of hot and cold behavior or constantly testing boundaries. You've seen it all, and you're not interested. You value directness and clear communication. You don't play the game. Instead, you've mastered it. You see through the smoke and mirrors, and you don't bother engaging. Life's too short for mental tug-of-wars. Then, we touched on the obsession with social validation. A lot of modern women are all about how many likes they get on their posts, who's sliding into their DMs, and whether they're keeping up with the latest trends. Everything is about the show, but you, Sigma males, are interested in the substance. You're not interested in someone who's constantly glued to their phone, seeking validation from the virtual world. In short, you are walking away because you are choosing to live life on your terms. You are choosing authenticity over pretense, substance over show, and independence over dependence. You are choosing to walk your own path, regardless of what society or modern women expect of you. But remember, walking away from something also means walking towards something else. And that's the key here. You're not running away, you're moving forward. You're walking towards better connections, towards a more fulfilling life, towards a more authentic version of yourself. So, keep on walking, Sigmas. Keep exploring your traits, keep defining your own path, and keep being true to yourselves. Remember, your journey is not about proving anything to anyone. It's about finding your own truth, your own happiness. You are Sigma males, the lone wolves who are not afraid to walk their own path. You are strong, independent, and you don't play games. You value substance, authenticity, and directness. You know what you want, and you're not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't align with your values. So, keep walking, Sigmas. Keep walking away from the noise, the drama, the manipulation. Keep walking away from anyone or anything that tries to box you in. But most importantly, keep walking towards your own path, towards your own truth. Remember, Sigmas, you're not running away. You're walking towards something better. Keep walking your path, and don't let anyone deter you from it.
There's a lot of buzz around Sigma males and why they seem to prefer walking alone. Are they just lone wolves by nature, or is there more to the story? Let's delve into the truth behind Sigma males and their solitary paths. You might have heard of alpha males and beta males, but let's talk about the lesser known, yet equally fascinating Sigma males. These are the lone wolves, the mavericks, the ones who dance to the beat of their own drum. They're not antisocial as some might think, but rather selective social. They aren't misanthropic either. They just value their own company and the peace that comes with solitude. Now, if you're imagining a Sigma male as a brooding dark character straight out of a noir film, you're not entirely off base. but you're not quite on the money either. You see, Sigma males are not necessarily loners by circumstance, but rather by choice. They don't shun society because they despise it, but because they find serenity in their own space, away from the constant hum and buzz of social interaction. Sigma males are not rebels without a cause, but rather individuals who have chosen a different path, one less trodden, one that allows them to maintain their independence and individuality. They don't seek approval, they're not swayed by popular opinion, and they certainly don't strive to be the life of the party. But let's clear up a common misconception. Sigma males are not antisocial, they're simply differently social. They can blend into a crowd if they wish to. They can hold a conversation, make friends, and form relationships. But they aren't driven by a need for constant social validation. They have a robust sense of self, and they're comfortable in their own skin. So why do Sigma males walk alone? It's not because they have to, but because they choose to. They find strength in solitude, wisdom in silence, and freedom in their independence. They walk a path that's uniquely their own, and they wouldn't have it any other way. Let's delve deeper into the intriguing world of Sigma males. Sigma males are not your average Joe. They're the wanderers, the lone wolves, the men who walk their own path. Now you might be thinking, but isn't that an alpha male? Not quite, my friends. While alphas are indeed leaders, they thrive in the limelight, basking in social recognition and the thrill of competition. Sigma males, on the other hand, are the quiet storm, often overlooked, yet possessing an untamed energy that sets them apart. Now, you've probably heard of beta males too. These guys are the team players, the peacekeepers. They're comfortable in their roles, neither seeking the spotlight of the alpha nor the solitude of the Sigma. But let's bring our focus back to the enigma that is the Sigma male. Sigma males are often introverted, independent, and self-reliant. They enjoy their own company and thrive in solitude. This doesn't mean they're antisocial, though. Instead, they selectively choose when to engage and disengage from social settings. They are masters of their own time and energy, and they don't feel the need to conform to societal norms or expectations. Let's take a moment to paint a clearer picture. Imagine a man who is perfectly content sitting alone at a coffee shop, engrossed in a book or his thoughts, seemingly oblivious to the world around him. He's not aloof, just selective. He doesn't feel the need to fill every moment with conversation or activity. His mind is his playground, and he's comfortable exploring it. That, my friends, is a Sigma male. Sigma males are self-sufficient. They don't rely on others for validation. They are highly introspective and often have a deeper understanding of themselves than most. This self-awareness allows them to navigate life with a unique perspective, often seeing solutions and opportunities where others do not. Now that we've defined what a Sigma male is, let's explore why they choose to walk alone. Life as a Sigma male isn't for everyone. It requires a certain disposition and a willingness to go against the grain. Now let's delve deeper into the lifestyle of these fascinating individuals. A Sigma male's existence is often marked by a profound love for solitude. This isn't loneliness, mind you, but a conscious choice to relish in their own company. They find solace in their own thoughts, their own ideas, and their own unique little world. It's like they're dancing to a tune only they can hear, and they wouldn't have it any other way. But this preference for solitude doesn't mean they're hermits. On the contrary, Sigma males are fiercely independent. They're the masters of their own destiny, the captains of their own ship. They don't rely on others for their happiness or success. Instead, they forge their own path, often charting courses that others wouldn't dare to navigate. They're not afraid to venture into uncharted territories, both literally and metaphorically. Now, here's the intriguing part. Sigma males often disregard social norms and expectations. They don't conform to societal pressures or seek validation from their peers. Instead, they live by their own rules, their own standards. It's not rebellion for rebellion's sake, but a sincere desire to stay true to themselves. They choose authenticity over popularity, substance over superficiality, and introspection over external validation. This lifestyle might seem daunting to some. It's not easy to walk alone, to defy conventions, and to be self-reliant. But for the Sigma male, this is just another day in the life. They thrive in their their solitude, relish their independence, and find strength in their authenticity. Despite these challenges, the Sigma lifestyle comes with its own set of rewards. They enjoy the freedom to be themselves, the joy of self-discovery, and the peace that comes from living life on their own terms. They don't need to fit into a box or wear a mask. They're free to be who they truly are, without fear of judgment or rejection. The Sigma lifestyle can be challenging, but it also comes with its own set of rewards. So, while it might not be for everyone, those who embrace it find it a journey worth embarking on. The Sigma mindset is a fascinating blend of self-reliance, independence, and a unique perspective on life. This mindset isn't born overnight. It's carefully cultivated, like a bonsai tree, pruned and shaped by experiences and introspection. The Sigma male often finds himself questioning societal norms. These aren't rebels without a cause. They're deep thinkers, pondering the why behind the what. They're those who look at the world and ask, why does it have to be this way? And could it be better? They're the ones who dare to dream of a different way, a way that aligns more closely with their core values. They don't reject society out of spite, but rather because they've examined it, analyzed it, and found it wanting. They've looked at the script handed to them and decided to write their own. It's not about rebellion. It's about authenticity. It's about living a life that's true to who they are, not what others expect them to be. Introspection is another key component of the Sigma mindset. They're often deep in thought, lost in a world of ideas and possibilities. This introspective nature often leads them to profound insights about themselves and the world around them. They're not ones for small talk or idle chatter. They prefer deep, meaningful conversations that challenge their thinking and expand their horizons. And then there's the solitude. Sigma males are often mistaken for loners, but that's not entirely accurate. They do enjoy their alone time, yes, but it's not because they dislike people. It's because they find contentment in solitude. They're self-sufficient, drawing their energy from within rather than from social interactions. They enjoy the quiet, the peace, the opportunity to think and reflect without interruption. Sigma males are not better or worse than any other type of male. They're just different. They march to the beat of their own drum, unencumbered by societal expectations. They find their own path, their own way of being in the world, and they're perfectly content to walk that path alone. Understanding the Sigma mindset is key to understanding why these individuals choose to walk alone. Being a Sigma male isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It comes with its own set of unique challenges. Now, let's delve deeper into what those challenges might be. Firstly, societal misunderstanding. Sigma males often find themselves at odds with societal expectations. They're not the alpha leaders, nor are they the beta followers. They're the lone wolves, the ones who choose to step aside from the social hierarchy. This can result in a misunderstanding from society, which often categorizes men into alphas and betas. But our Sigma friends, they march to the beat of their own drum, and this can sometimes be a tough path to tread. Next, we have feelings of isolation. Sigma males are introverts by nature, often preferring their own company over that of others. However, this can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation. While they cherish their solitude, there are moments when the silence can be deafening. It's a paradox, really. They crave solitude, yet at times they may feel the sting of loneliness. It's a balancing act and not always an easy one. Finally, the difficulty of maintaining relationships. Sigma males are self-sufficient and independent, which can sometimes make it difficult for them to maintain close relationships. Their need for solitude and personal space can be misinterpreted by others as disinterest or indifference. This can be especially challenging in romantic relationships where emotional intimacy and open communication are key. But here's the kicker. Despite these challenges, many Sigma males wouldn't have it any other way. They embrace their unique lifestyle and the challenges that come with it. They understand that being a Sigma male is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a path less trodden, a road less traveled. It's about embracing their individuality, their introverted nature, and their independence. So yes, being a Sigma male is not without its challenges, but for those who identify as Sigmas, it's a journey worth taking. It's about understanding themselves, and navigating their way through life in a way that aligns with their core values and beliefs. And that, my friends, is the Sigma way. Despite these challenges, many Sigma males wouldn't have it any other way. While the Sigma lifestyle can be challenging, it also comes with a unique set of strengths. Now let's take a deep dive into these strengths, which set Sigma males apart from their Alpha and Beta counterparts. At the heart of a Sigma male's strength lies their independence. They are not reliant on social structures or societal norms to define their worth or direction in life. Instead, they chart their own path, guided by their own moral compass and personal values. This independence allows them to adapt quickly to changing circumstances, a quality that is increasingly valuable in our rapidly evolving world. Another significant strength of Sigma males is their ability to think critically and independently. They are not swayed by popular opinion or peer pressure. Instead, they weigh up the facts, consider the context, and form their own conclusions. This ability to think critically is not just a strength, but a superpower in a world where misinformation is rampant, and herd mentality can often lead people astray. Furthermore, Sigma males are self-reliant. They do not seek validation from others or rely on external sources for their self-esteem. This self-reliance is both a strength and a shield, protecting them from the emotional turbulence that can come from relying too heavily on the opinions and approval of others. Moreover, their self-reliance also extends to their problem-solving skills. They are able to tackle challenges head-on, relying on their own abilities and creativity to find solutions. Lastly, Sigma males have a strong sense of self-awareness. They are introspective and deeply understand their own strengths, weaknesses, and motivations. This self-awareness allows them to continuously grow and evolve, making them lifelong learners. In conclusion, Sigma males possess a unique set of strengths: their independence, critical thinking, self-reliance, and self-awareness. These strengths not only set them apart, but also make them resilient, capable, and adaptable. These strengths make Sigma males uniquely equipped to navigate the world on their own terms. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic and mysterious, adding to their allure. This allure is not derived from flashy displays of wealth or power, but rather from the quiet confidence that Sigma males exude. It's a confidence that comes from knowing oneself fully, from being comfortable with solitude, and from the ability to navigate the world independently. This enigma is heightened by the Sigma male's preference for solitude. While others may flock to social events, Sigma males often gravitate towards solitude, preferring their own company or the company of a select few. This doesn't mean they are antisocial. On the contrary, Sigma males can be quite sociable when they choose to be. But they are selective, opting for meaningful interactions over superficial ones. Their preference for solitude often leads to misunderstandings. People may perceive Sigma males as aloof or detached, but this is a misinterpretation of their nature. Sigma males value their independence and freedom, and this can sometimes be mistaken for indifference or coldness. But in reality, Sigma males are deeply introspective, constantly exploring the depths of their own minds. They are thinkers, dreamers, philosophers, often lost in their own world of thoughts and ideas. This introspection, this constant self-reflection, contributes to the mystery surrounding Sigma males. They are often misunderstood because they don't fit neatly into societal expectations. They defy the usual categories of alpha and beta males, carving out their own path, their own way of being in the world. But this mystery, this enigma, only enhances their allure. We are drawn to what we don't understand, to what challenges our perceptions and assumptions. Sigma males, with their quiet confidence and introspective nature, do just that. They challenge us to look beyond the surface, to delve deeper, to question our own assumptions about masculinity and societal roles. Despite the mystery, or perhaps because of it, Sigma males continue to captivate our attention. They remind us that there is no one right way to be a man, that masculinity comes in many forms, and that each person has the right to define their own path in life. So we've explored the world of Sigma males, a world that is often misunderstood and overlooked. To recap, Sigma males are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy, independent and introverted, not conforming to societal norms, not seeking validation or approval from others. They are self-sufficient, private, and often enigmatic. Their lifestyle is characterized by independence and solitude. They enjoy their own company, are content with being alone, and don't feel the need to be part of a group or socialize excessively. This doesn't mean they are antisocial, but they just prefer quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. The Sigma mindset is one of resilience and self-reliance. They are typically nonconformists, thinking outside the box, and are not easily influenced by societal pressures. They live by their own rules and values, not those dictated by society. Like every other personality type, being a Sigma male comes with its own set of challenges. Misunderstandings and misconceptions can lead to them being labeled as aloof or uncaring, when in reality they are just selective about who they open up to. Their preference for solitude can also sometimes lead to feelings of loneliness. However, the strengths of Sigma males are undeniable. Their independence, self-reliance, and resilience make them strong individuals who are not easily swayed by the opinions of others. Their ability to think outside the box allows them to come up with unique solutions to problems, and their preference for quality relationships means they often have a small but strong support network. In conclusion, embracing the Sigma lifestyle means embracing independence, self-reliance, and resilience. It means being comfortable with solitude, valuing quality over quantity in relationships, and not being afraid to walk against the crowd. Whether you're a Sigma male or simply intrigued by this lifestyle, remember that it's all about walking your own path, regardless of societal norms. What do you think about Sigma males and their solitary paths? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to our channel for more insights into personality types and self-discovery. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to prefer solitude over socializing? Why they seem content in their own company, seemingly unaffected by the noise of the world? We live in a society that often paints a black and white picture of masculinity, with alpha males on one end and beta males on the other. But there's another category that often goes unnoticed, yet is equally intriguing: the Sigma males. Sigma males are the enigmas of our society, the ones who march to the beat of their own drum. They're introverted by nature, often preferring the peace of solitude over the chatter of social settings, not because they're antisocial, but simply because they find a unique kind of contentment in their own company, something that many of us struggle to understand. It's not that they shun human interaction entirely. They appreciate meaningful conversations and deep connections, rather than surface-level socializing. You won't find them at the center of attention at a party, but you might find them engaged in a deep conversation in a quiet corner. Their self-sufficiency is another remarkable trait. Sigma males are self-contained units, capable of meeting their own needs. They don't rely on others for their happiness or success. Instead, they're driven by their own goals and ambitions, which often sets them apart from the crowd. Contrary to alphas, who are often characterized by their dominance, leadership, and assertiveness, Sigma males are more low-key. They don't seek to lead or follow. They're the lone wolves, comfortable in their solitude, unfazed by societal expectations. And unlike beta males, who typically play supporting roles, Sigma males are independent, carving out their own place in the world without the need for validation or approval. It's important to remember that these categories, alpha, beta, Sigma, are not rigid boxes, but rather broad character sketches that help us understand the diverse spectrum of male personalities. Each individual is unique, shaped by a myriad of factors beyond these classifications. These are the Sigma males, the lone wolves of society who walk their own path. What makes a Sigma male tick? What are the traits that set them apart? Let's dive right into it. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic, marching to the beat of their own drum and thriving in their unique way. One of the defining characteristics of a Sigma male is their profound sense of independence. They are self-reliant and self-sufficient, not needing to rely on others for validation, comfort, or guidance. This independence is more than just a trait. It's a core part of their identity. Sigma males are also deeply intelligent. Their minds are their playgrounds, always seeking out new knowledge and understanding. They are critical thinkers who question everything, always eager to dig deeper and unravel the mysteries of life. This innate curiosity, coupled with their intelligence, often leads them to unusual and intriguing paths that others may overlook or fear to tread. Now let's talk about their introverted nature. Sigma males are introverts at heart, but that doesn't mean they shy away from social interactions. Instead, they prefer meaningful, deep connections over superficial chatter. They are comfortable in their own company, often choosing solitude over meaningless interactions. So, when they do engage, it is with purpose and intention. This brings us to an important point. Many mistake the Sigma male's introversion and love for solitude as a sign of loneliness. But there's a significant difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Sigma males have mastered the art of being alone without feeling lonely. They find their own company enriching and fulfilling, allowing them to reflect, grow, and recharge. Sigma males don't reject society, nor do they seek constant companionship. They are selectively social, purposefully choosing their interactions based on the value they bring. They don't shy away from social settings. They simply approach them on their own terms. It's essential to understand that while Sigma males are independent, intelligent, and introverted, they are also complex and multifaceted. They contain multitudes, just like any other personality type. Sigma males are not antisocial. They are selectively social, choosing when, where, and with whom to engage. So why do Sigma males prefer solitude? Is it a choice or a compulsion? Let's delve into the reasons behind this intriguing preference. Sigma males, unlike their alpha and beta counterparts, are not driven by societal norms or expectations. They carve their own path, and that often leads them to solitude. It's not that they are antisocial or lack the ability to connect with others. On the contrary, they are highly perceptive and empathetic, but they simply value their own company more. Now, let's break down this solitude. It's not an empty, lonely void. It's an enriching space that they consciously create to cultivate their personal growth. The solitude of a Sigma male is a fertile ground where creativity and innovation flourish. It's where they can recharge, reflect, and build their unique worldview without external influences. This solitude is an incubator for their independent thinking, allowing them to devise original solutions and novel ideas. But there's more to it. This solitude also serves as a protective shield. Sigma males are often sensitive to their environment, absorbing emotions and energies around them. Solitude provides them with the much-needed respite from this overwhelming sensory input. It's their fortress of solitude where they can unwind and regain their balance. Moreover, solitude aligns with their inherent desire for freedom. Sigma males are fiercely independent and value autonomy above all else. They are not bound by conventional societal constructs or expectations. Their solitude allows them to live life on their own terms without the pressure to conform. However, this preference for solitude is often misunderstood. It's mistaken for loneliness or even arrogance. But it's important to understand that for Sigma males, solitude is a conscious choice, a chosen lifestyle. It's where they thrive, where they find their strength and inspiration. In the grand tapestry of human personalities, the Sigma male stands out as a solitary wolf, charting his own course, reveling in his solitude. They are the silent observers, the quiet thinkers, the independent innovators. They are the enigma that intrigues us and challenges our conventional understanding of social dynamics. For Sigma males, solitude is not a prison, but a sanctuary. In a world that values extroversion, Sigma males often find themselves misunderstood. But why is that? This question might seem simple, yet the answers run deep, intertwined with societal expectations and prejudices. To start, let's delve into the most common misconception about Sigma males, that their quiet, introspective nature is a mask for aloofness or arrogance. In a society that often equates silence with disinterest, the Sigma male's preference for observation over participation can be easily misconstrued. However, it's not that Sigma males feel superior or indifferent. Instead, they simply value their own company and the richness of their internal world. Another misunderstanding stems from the Sigma male's self-sufficiency. While most people rely on social interactions for validation and support, Sigma males find their strength within. This independence can sometimes be mistaken for aloofness or a lack of empathy. Yet it's important to realize that self-reliance doesn't equate to a lack of compassion or understanding. Sigma males can be just as empathetic and caring as anyone else. They just express it in different ways. Sigma males are also often mistaken as loners or outcasts, but being a Sigma male is not about being antisocial. It's about choosing solitude over meaningless interactions, quality over quantity. They crave deep, meaningful connections, not surface-level chatter. This can make them seem elusive or mysterious, but in reality, they're just selective about who they let into their inner circle. And then there's the misconception that Sigma males are emotionless, a fallacy that couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma males are deeply emotional beings. Their introspective nature allows them to experience emotions on a profound level. However, they often prefer to process these emotions privately rather than sharing them openly, leading to the false assumption that they're cold or detached. Being misunderstood is a price Sigma males pay for their independence. Yet, despite these misunderstandings, they remain true to their nature, valuing their independence and self-reliance above societal expectations. They may walk alone, but they do so with their heads held high, comfortable in their own skin, and unapologetically themselves. What happens when a Sigma male enters a relationship? Can they navigate the social intricacies it entails? Let's delve into that. Sigma males are not your typical partners. In relationships, they bring a unique blend of independence, introspection, and intensity. They value genuine connections and deep conversations, often avoiding small talk and superficial interactions. This may make them seem distant or aloof, but when they commit wholeheartedly. Yet, it is essential to understand that Sigma males need their personal space. They are like cats, independent and self-sufficient. They crave alone time to recharge and reflect. This is not a rejection of their partner, but rather a fundamental part of who they are. Their solitude is their sanctuary, and understanding this is key to maintaining a healthy relationship with a Sigma male. It's a common misconception that Sigma males are emotionless or cold. In reality, they feel deeply, but they express their emotions differently. They may not wear their heart on their sleeve, but they show their love through actions rather than words. They value authenticity and will be honest and loyal to their partners. Yet relationships are not always smooth sailing for Sigma males. Their need for solitude can be misunderstood as disinterest or indifference. They may struggle to express their feelings openly, leading to misunderstandings. It's important for their partners to be patient and understanding, to give them the space they need, and to communicate openly about their feelings and expectations. Sigma males are not for everyone. They require partners who respect their need for independence and solitude, who value authenticity over showmanship, and who are willing to navigate the complexities of their personality. They may not be the life of the party or the most expressive partners, but they offer a depth of understanding and a commitment that is rare to find. In the realm of relationships, the Sigma male remains an enigma, a solitary wolf navigating the social intricacies with a quiet intensity. But with understanding and patience, a relationship with a Sigma male can be a deeply rewarding experience. Even in relationships, Sigma males need their solitude. Is the Sigma male's preference for solitude a boon or a bane for their mental health? A question that prompts us to delve deeper into the enigma of the Sigma male's psyche. Sigma males, known for their introverted nature, often prefer to walk alone. This solitude can serve as a powerful tool for self-reflection and self-improvement. It offers them a sanctuary from the hustle and bustle of the outside world, allowing them to recharge and introspect. They thrive in their own company and find comfort in their own thoughts. However, like all good things, there's a fine line to be tread. While solitude can be a source of strength and creativity, it can also lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation if not balanced with social interaction. Humans by nature are social beings. We crave connection and a sense of belonging. Even for the most introverted among us, complete isolation can take a toll on mental health. Sigma males are no different. They may enjoy their own company, but they still need meaningful human connections to maintain a healthy mental state. They value deep, authentic relationships over superficial social interactions. This doesn't mean they need to be surrounded by people all the time. Rather, it's about finding a balance that works for them. a blend of solitude and social interaction that nourishes their mental health. It's important to remember that solitude and loneliness are not the same. Solitude is a choice, a state of being alone without feeling lonely. Loneliness, on the other hand, is a feeling of sadness or distress about being alone. It's the discrepancy between desired and actual social relationships. And it is here that Sigma males must tread carefully. So is the Sigma male's preference for solitude a boon or a bane for their mental health? The answer lies in the balance. When solitude becomes a gateway to self-discovery and personal growth, it's a boon. When it leads to feelings of isolation and loneliness, it becomes a bane. Sigma males, like anyone else, need to ensure their solitude doesn't turn into isolation. It's about walking alone, yes, but not losing sight of the value of meaningful connections. So how can one embrace the Sigma male identity without falling into the loneliness trap? Well, as we've learned, Sigma males have an inherent need for solitude, but that doesn't mean they have to be lonely. It's about striking a balance between these seemingly contradictory needs. One of the most crucial steps to take is to cultivate self-awareness. Understanding one's own needs, motivations, and emotions can be incredibly empowering. It helps establish a clear boundary between solitude and loneliness. Solitude is a state of being alone without feeling lonely, while loneliness is a negative emotional response to perceived isolation. Knowing the difference between these two can help Sigma males navigate their need for solitude without feeling isolated. Alongside self-awareness, it's essential to practice self-care. This is not just about eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep, though these are all important. It's about acknowledging your emotional needs and tending to them. It's about giving yourself permission to take a break, to do something you love, to spend time with others when you feel the need. Sigma males also need to acknowledge that they are not islands. Humans are social creatures, and even the most introverted among us need some level of social interaction. It's about finding the right balance that suits your personality. Maybe it's about having a small circle of trusted friends or maintaining regular contact with family. Perhaps it's about engaging in social activities that align with your interests, allowing you to connect with others in a way that feels comfortable and genuine to you. And remember, it's okay to seek help if you need it. If feelings of loneliness persist, it's important to reach out to a mental health professional. There's no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Embracing the Sigma male identity does not mean resigning oneself to a life of loneliness. It's about understanding oneself, acknowledging one's needs, and finding a balance that allows for solitude without isolation. It's about creating a life that aligns with your personality and values, a life that feels authentic and fulfilling to you. Embracing the Sigma male identity means embracing solitude, not loneliness. The Sigma male walks alone, but that doesn't mean he's lonely. As we wrap up this exploration of the Sigma male, let's revisit the key points. This enigmatic figure is a lone wolf by nature, not out of sadness, but by choice. He thrives in solitude, finding comfort in his own company. He's not antisocial, but selectively social, unafraid to step away from the crowd and march to the beat of his own drum. This is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and self-assuredness. The Sigma male's personality is intricate and layered. He's independent, self-reliant, and introspective. He values his freedom and personal space, and he doesn't seek validation from others. This doesn't mean he's aloof or cold. On the contrary, he can form deep, meaningful relationships. He just prefers quality over quantity. The world often misunderstands the Sigma male, mistaking his quiet demeanor for shyness or indifference. This couldn't be further from the truth. The Sigma male is a thinker, a strategist, a listener. He may not speak often, but when he does, his words carry weight. In relationships, the Sigma male is a faithful, caring partner. He may not express his feelings in conventional ways, but he shows his love through actions rather than words. His commitment is unwavering and his loyalty is unquestionable. The Sigma male's solitary nature can sometimes lead to mental health challenges, but it's important to remember that solitude and loneliness are not the same. Sigma males need to embrace their identity, understand their needs, and take good care of their mental health. In conclusion, the Sigma male is a fascinating figure, often misunderstood and misinterpreted. But beneath the quiet exterior lies a strong, independent, and thoughtful individual. The world needs to learn to understand and accept Sigma males for who they are, rather than trying to fit them into societal norms. Remember, in a world that can't stop talking, there's power in choosing silence.